Good morning, it's Dr. James. Hey, I hope you're off to an awesome start today. It's so good to see you. Thank you for your time and thank you for your energy. Happy 4th of July to my friends and family, my brothers and sisters across the United States. But today I want to open up the idea of freedom and really encourage us across the entire planet to embody a level of freedom through the practice of self-compassion. Now, this is a beautiful day here in the United States because we're thinking about what it means to be free. And I think if you are part of this community, you're probably sensing what I am this morning. I need to look deeper into the idea of freedom of self and how it is that I can use my freedom and how I can unleash a level of self-belief, a level of self-compassion, a level of self-love, and a level of self-kindness that literally becomes a beacon of hope for everyone and everything around me. That is, to me, the level of freedom that we need to be expressing. I'm inviting the entire worldwide community that we have here today to consider what our freedom would look like. And if we were courageous enough to step into a level of unbridled freedom that literally emancipated ourselves from self-oppression. That we use this day and the energy that's circulating around freedom and we said, you know what? Today I'm taking a stand. Today I am celebrating freedom. Today I am going to give myself a declaration of independence from my old thinking, my old beliefs, my old set of circumstances, and my old ways that I've looked at life. And I'm going to set myself free today. 3 practices that I want to encourage us to embody, to allow ourselves to allow the creative, courageous level of freedom that I know that you and I absolutely want to embody. And I say today, the opportunity that we need to embody. The first practice is making the distinction between self-kindness and self-judgment. Isn't it amazing this whole space that we look at how I want to improve, I want to become a better version of me? A lot of that energy can be about self-judgment. A lot about saying, I'm not enough, I need to be better, I need to be doing this differently. Well, today, give yourself permission to embody self-kindness. Everything I'm learning about neurochemistry and physiology and spirituality and emotional well-being really comes down to how it is that self-kindness, a loving self-talk, a loving self-awareness, when we use that practice and as the foundation of our living and our loving, oh my gosh, we literally set a course of unbridled freedom that literally overcomes self-judgment. We come from a place of abundance versus scarcity. We come from a place of acceptance versus judgment. And that to me is the foundation of self-compassion, what gives rise to freedom. The second practice, which I believe is probably the most important practice today, common humanity versus separation. We don't have to look too far to understand that one of our greatest opportunities to feel a level of freedom and feel a level of love and to feel what it means to really be embodying common humanity is to allow ourselves to look at our brothers and sisters with the eyes of love, with a heart-centered knowing that we are one. That common humanity is what absolutely overcomes separation and isolation. And if we want to truly be celebrating what it means to be alive and be fully human, we need to be courageous enough, brave enough to look at our brothers and sisters and see our common humanity. We need to lean all the way in and allow that love to literally spill on other beings, and know when we do this, that is a celebration of freedom that is deeply spiritual. It's deeply necessary. And the third practice, why don't we decide today to embody a level of self-acceptance and self-love versus allowing self-oppression? You are a child of the universe. You are a child of God. You are a child of the most beautiful spiritual energy and light. And when you give yourself permission to fully embody that, there is no way that self-oppression has any room in your being. That level of self-love, that self-acceptance, is where freedom lies. And today we get a chance to rise together and say, I'm claiming it, I'm knowing it, I'm circulating it, I am absolutely being it. And I'm going to stand in the presence of this light, this love, and I'm going to allow it to spill all around me. I'm going to allow it to be a beacon of hope And today I get a chance to celebrate true freedom. Inside of me, all around me, and let it influence, let it inspire, let it be for everyone around me. Today we celebrate the 4th of July in the United States, but let us as a worldwide community celebrate our worldwide humanity of common humanity. The level of love that is needed across the entire planet to set every single being free. Free to be, and absolutely know that love wins today. Much love, many blessings. Happy 4th of July. Bye.